Hey everyone, excuse me while I clean up my desk space for this reading. I'm doing Trisha Paytas today, and what I'm picking up on so far is Archangel Michael in particular. That's why I got his decks. I'll go ahead and pull a card while I'm holding, which almost caught on fire. Actually, it's 3 cards that came out. I just want to say before I look at them, what I feel is an immense amount of spiritual protection around you, Trisha. Particularly the archangels are speaking to you, are protecting you. I see a force around you. I feel like they're protecting anyone or any entity from coming to you and protecting you from yourself. Basically allowing you to work through anything that you're going through emotionally, mentally, physically. I feel like you're working against yourself right now, and your guardian angels and just the angelic realm, they're basically it's almost as if you were in a room by yourself where you can like scream and just be destructive or whatever and act out. That way you're not harming anyone, and you're also not going to harm yourself because they're watching over you. You're like in a safe space. So I think that's really what I'm trying to get across, is they're creating a safe space for you to work through some sort of thing that you're doing. Detach from the situation, innocence, keep your eyes on your targeted intention. So what I feel from this is that your targeted intention is getting back in touch with the innocence of yourself, feeling innocent with yourself again, because again, it felt like a child. That's what I guess what I'm trying to get across is like innocent, like this sweet little baby puppy, where, you know, you just have a fit and it's okay, you know, to go through those things, but just, I guess that's what they're saying, like we're helping you detach from the situation. We hope that you take this opportunity to connect back to your heart space, connect back to what it is that you truly want in life. That's your intention. Find your intentions in life. What is it that makes you happy? What is it that makes you feel at peace? You know, instead of finding chaos elsewhere is kind of what I'm getting. Is like maybe you're used to chaos, so you're creating chaos within your own life, like personal life, family life. It's because it makes you feel comfortable. So they really want to protect you during this transition time. It's not a transition necessarily. It's just, again, this moment of acting out is what I see. Pay attention to your dreams, and again, decide to be happy now. Decide that you're going to be at peace. Decide what it is that you truly want in your life so that it can come to you easily, because it's supposed to. They want your life to be easy, and they want your life to be fulfilling. And I feel like right now, again, you're creating chaos somewhere that you don't necessarily have an issue, because it makes you feel safe. It makes you feel it's familiar to you, and it makes you maybe feel like there's something that you can work towards. Essentially, it makes it feel like, you know, when things are going too good for you, then you start feeling vulnerable, you start feeling uncomfortable, you start feeling like, okay, well, if everything's good, then someone else is going to cause that pain inside of me. Someone else is going to cause that chaos inside of me. Reclaim your power, reclaim your innocence, reclaim your happiness right now. That's the message, the strong message coming through with Saint Anne. What is it that's lost in your life? What is it that you feel like you need to find again? It's your passion. It's your passion and your joy. We have a snake and we have a bull. Creation and sacrifice, and we have the raven at the back of the deck with news. So something, I need to take a pause here before I speak too soon, because I feel like there's something big happening here that I need to pay attention to. So I'm going to pull some clarifiers for this before I just jump right into it. And I'm actually going to move these so I don't catch everything on fire, because that would probably be not good. Or it would be interesting. So who knows? I should probably keep... Oh no, I have water here. Okay. So for this snake, let's get some clarification for the snake and see how I'm feeling about this. Clarification for the bull, sacrifice. I see a little person down there. You're sacrificing what? Okay. I mean, it feels almost like the relationship, but I mean, it could be just something that's really close to you and really important to you, is what great personal sorrow and keep your life in balance. And I feel like this scales, it's something that you created, that you're essentially destroying. It's like, I created something and then I destroyed it. There's other people involved in this, and you know, with the sorrow, I feel like it pains you. It pains you to have something potentially end. It's something that you felt you were new at, that you felt could have been in balance. There was a lot of good potential there, and you were excited for it and you were working towards it. But there was something that happened that you didn't expect to happen, but you didn't expect because you were the cause of it, or you did it, but you didn't. It's almost like you had good intentions. Early on, you had good intentions, okay? But then it got messed up somehow. I think when we go back to the beginning with Saint Anthony, and it's like, I lost my passion, I lost my drive, I lost my connection to what it is that I really wanted, and I got caught up in something that I didn't realize was happening, essentially. And you know, with your guardian angels surrounding you and protecting you in this time, is because it was this acting out. It's this acting out within yourself, where you're not connecting with yourself. You're just, you know, I saw it in the other readings before, where, you know, when you feel pain, it's in your heart and it's in your head, and it comes out sometimes as an explosion, right? It doesn't come out, it's 0 to 100 with you, is what I saw in some of your previous readings. In this in particular, you're not at 100, you're like at 80, and it's almost like you're just ripping your hair out, you know, like you're in your room ripping your hair out, just punching things, like just upset. But it's just the way for you to express yourself, and instead you're harming yourself. So your guardian angels are around. I don't know if I'm picking that up on camera, but the wind is blowing. One of the doors outside in my outdoor shower is like banging right now. And I feel this is essentially, even with the candle burning, like these are all small reminders and indications of the chaos that's created in your life right now. It's just chaotic. And you know, that the candle essentially being burnt out is the passion dissolving, the passion being gone. What it feels like to me, because this is not an energetic reading at all. In fact, it's exhausting to do this reading. It's exhausting to pick up on this energy of chaos, and I feel like you're paying the consequences. You're receiving the karma directly in this lifetime of things that you did earlier in your years. I do feel like, again, I mentioned this before, that you've done ritualistic things. You've tried to play with witchcraft, and I feel like there's a part of you that wants to get out of it now, and it's causing a lot of pushback and issues there, because it's difficult to get out of once you're in it. And now that you are desiring some happiness, and I think, again, with Michael coming through, he's the biggest protector, and the archangels, I did feel them coming through specifically, that they are allowing you to work through this pain. There's going to be a lot of trickery that comes in, a lot of rumors coming in, a lot of information coming in, and it's going to cause confusion with you. And what you need to remember is to only receive that information from the source. Don't give in to rumors. Don't give in to distractions. Don't give in to things that, see, like, I don't even know if that's picking up on camera. There's like a helicopter going over my house. It's a promise that you made in order to receive, and now you're realizing, essentially, I think you're going back and forth where it's like, well, I wasn't that serious about it, I didn't really know, or it was just something small that I did. It wasn't small. I see you doing it for a while. You took a lot of time to do this, and basically, like, what you're trying to create, the good that you're trying to create, keeps getting destroyed because of this, and you have to pay the consequences in order to, like, cleanse yourself, essentially. Like, you're trying to cleanse yourself, and I do see a lot of pushback from the darker parts of you that you made promises to that don't want you to succeed. If this is something that resonates with you, then I advise you to really keep that in mind, that to help you get through it and through this challenge of saying, okay, well, this is happening this because they don't want me to move forward. And hopefully that will kind of recalibrate you in a way of saying, like, well, I don't want to let them get the best of me. I don't want them to win. And just continue to pray to the angels. Archangel Michael, come through. I see Raphael. You can just keep praying. It doesn't have to be even to a specific angel. Just praying to the angelic realm, praying to God, to help you bring order back into your life. But I do see that this is just, it's just frustrating for you, I feel like, and it's awful for you, because you feel like everything that I genuinely worked for, especially if this is in my relationship, everything that I worked for, where everything's going good, and I having it destroyed in front of me. It's deeper than just what I said in the beginning with, like, creating chaos to feel complete. It's also the things that you decided to do and practice that are working against you. And I feel like that's essentially what's happening right now. It's not anything else. And I don't think this is something that you would even talk about publicly. I mean, you would have had to do some sort of public recognition of this when you were starting it, but I don't know what to tell you, honestly. I don't know where to go with this reading other than to just learn from it. Like, this is a process for you to learn from, to look at things from all angles and understand, like, this is something that you're gonna have to go through in order to rid yourself of this. But I do see it being very, very difficult for you to do that. It's going to be very difficult. And again, you get what you ask for, you know, when you do these things, essentially, but you pay the price in a bigger way. And by the time that you want to step out of it, for some people, it's just too difficult. So you just have to fight it. You just have to keep going and know that your angels, your guardian angels and the archangels are there guiding you and protecting you. So I don't, again, if we go back to the beginning, they're not letting anything come back in. They're not letting anything come back in. It's just you alone right now, and you're protected. So don't worry, you just have to keep fighting. And we have Unfinished Symphony, and it's reversed, and we have Poised. So I feel like you are wanting to break free. You are wanting to break free. And it's almost, I want to say you feel it's almost over, but this is just an indication that it's not. It's not over. You feel like you got a handle on things, or that you can get a handle on things, and this is actually way bigger than you're expecting. So don't get too comfortable in thinking that everything's going to be fine, because it's false. It's falsity. It's trying to trick you into thinking that it's over, that it's fine, when it's not. And let go by being truthful with yourself and being honest with yourself, you know, with the sword of truth. That's what it is. You have to cut through the crap of what you're telling yourself and deluding yourself and deluding others with what information it is that you have about what's going on. And we have Ask Your Soul, Authentic Truth, and Soul Name. I mean, I can't get any more clear than this for me. I don't know about you, just with these words alone. Your authentic truth. Let go of anything that isn't serving you anymore, which that's so vague, but it's like, get back to the innocence. Get back. Go back in your head mentally of when you were a baby. And if you can't even think that far, or if trauma started too early for you, just pray and seek out positive things. Seek out the positive people and experiences and things that will nourish you, because I feel like maybe it's too boring for you sometimes. Is like you think that being happy and comfortable is almost boring because you feel the excitement of the darker side, and you have to find that peace within yourself. If you don't have it within yourself, then it's just going to repeat, and you're not going to be happy. It's going to be this back and forth, because it's a fight for your soul. You know, ask your soul and your soul name. This is telling me your heart, again, it's being manipulated. Your heart is being completely manipulated, and you're listening to the wrong advice from that other realm. You're not listening to the angels, really. Pay attention to something that you might see, a bright light, maybe colors. Like if you see this weird color like green or something, look up like archangel green or something like that, you know, like look up things that might catch your attention in that way, because that is them coming through to you. I think you're not going to be able to sleep soon, or lately you haven't been able to sleep because you keep getting these bright lights that are waking you up, and it's your angels coming through. They're coming through when you're trying to sleep. They might be coming through with dreams as well, but I see you like almost being blinded and woken up, and you know, looking around and seeing a flash of light somewhere and like thinking that was strange or weird. That's them coming through and communicating with you. Yeah, we have obstacles to overcome. There's just so much that you're gonna have to go through. Another helicopter. There's so much that you're gonna have to go through, but slowly and surely you can do it, and you will do it. We have shrewdness and resourcefulness, and we have temporary problems. So just, again, play it smart. Pay attention. Please pay attention. Be aware of where these falsities, this fakeness is coming through. Be very smart with that and protect yourself, because this can be temporary for you. This can be temporary, but you have to allow it to be temporary. Let's pull another, just final advice from your guardian angels, specifically. Guardian angels, please give Trisha Paytas most accurate advice in this time of the reading. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Take small steps towards what it is that you truly want. Write it down if you need to write it down on your mirror or on just some big piece of cardboard or whatever, and just stick it somewhere where you can stare at it and read it, or even subconsciously walk by it and read it every single day. Because your self-fulfilling prophecy needs to be back to that innocence. It needs to be back to purity, truly purity. And the best way to do that is to give yourself those tools that you need in order to do this successfully. If you just go through it thinking that you're going to be fine, or thinking that you have a hold on things right now, thinking that it's over with when it's not over with, because clearly, like, you might be on a current high of thinking everything's okay or that it's manageable, it's gonna go back down. It's gonna be the same cycle. And so give yourself the best opportunity to fight this by having prayer, by having these affirmations around you, by having reminders of what it is that you truly want. If you want to go to, a church or a synagogue, whatever, do that. Bring yourself back into a religious practice, or it doesn't have to be religion. It just anything that's positive, a positive advice, for you, that's going to help you instead of cause issues around you. And then we have power of angels. Again, they're around you. As I saw, just remember they're here. They're surrounding you. You can get through this, but you are the vehicle that takes you to where you decide to go. Yes, they can protect you, and they'll protect you over lifetimes, but what you do is ultimately your decision. It is your decision on what you decide on, and you have to pay those consequences one way or another. Now, if you decide to back out on deals with things that are obviously not angelic, because the angels don't make deals with anybody, then you have to take every initiative and power to break out of that. And just know that it's going to be okay if you take that opportunity to make it okay. So, I don't know. I feel like I want to pull one more. So, this is just saying, again, the power is in your hands. You have every opportunity right now to use your position to help people, to uplift people, to create an environment that's happy and playful for yourself and for other people. And, there is an opportunity for you to play again and to have fun again, because I feel like currently in your life you aren't having fun. Even if you say you are, feel you are, you know on a soul level, on a deep level, that there are a lot of struggles. I don't think you're even deluding yourself with that. I feel like you know that you don't have you just think that you have a handle on things. It's not like you're actually like happy right now. So that's my reading, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.